You're watching Inside Automotive with Jim Fitzpatrick.
Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick, CBT News. Thanks so much for joining us today. Today we have the pleasure of welcoming back Rosen Automotive Group's President and CEO, Mr. Jeff Rosen, to shed light on topics ranging from affordability to EVs and talk to him a little bit about his brand new facility. So Jeff, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Well, thank you for welcoming me. It's been about a year right now, so many things changed in that time period.
Boy, that's for sure.
I know we can discuss that, but it's always a pleasure being with you, and I really enjoy waking up to you in the morning and listening to all your guests that you have on.
Well, so that's great. That's
thank you
great.
Again for giving me the opportunity.
We appreciate all of those kind comments and your support and viewing us, so thank you so much. So let's start in the beginning. You just opened a brand new store. You had the president of Hyundai out there. Tell us about that.
It was very good. We actually built and opened the store about a year ago.
Okay.
And we just had our grand opening. So we had the honor of having Jose Munoz and executive team come out to our Hyundai grand opening. So
that's pretty cool.
It was a great event, and we got to showcase our new Hyundai image building, which really we did from the ground up. So we built a brand new showroom.
Wow.
A 3-door service drive.
Okay.
And then we added 20 service bays, which has been great. And, you know, we needed to do that based on our growth.
Sure.
And again, what I've always kind of had a mantra, or my real ambition is to make sure the customer has a great experience. So really, when you sell a car, it's the sales department's customer, but the second day it becomes a service customer.
That's right.
If you do not take care of them on the service end, you will not retain them, and they will not come back to your store. And worst of all, they'll probably go to another brand.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
We really need to focus on that and make sure that the customers that come to your store and have service, because obviously they believe that once you sell them a car, you forget about them, and they get lost in a rabbit hole when they come to your dealership and want things or need service. And we've been lucky, and it's really been a great boost this year, and we've been able to really increase our fixed ops side of the business as well.
That is fantastic. And you told me before we got recording today that you also picked up a Honda store this last year?
Yeah, actually a little bit over a year right now. We opened up a Honda store, which is actually right next to the Hyundai store. So we've had great success with that as well, and we're very happy with the product and looking to grow that business as well. So thank you for bringing that up, and I just want to again thank Jose and his executive team for coming out, because it was such a special event.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
And as you know, Hyundai is a big sponsor of what's called Hyundai Hope on Wheels, which is a charity that really focuses on children's pediatric cancer. We actually were honored to have an ambassador family for Hyundai Hope on Wheels, and they got to participate. So that made it even more special as well. So
that is really
great
cool.
event, and now we got to focus on selling cars, parts, and service.
That's right. Why should today be any different, right? Well, that's fantastic. Congratulations on all of that. So bring us up to speed. How was the last month for you, and overall, how was the last, or I should say the first quarter of 2024?
So really, year over year, our volume is up, but obviously margins have changed dramatically since Q1 of 2023. So I think that was the last quarter, maybe the first half was really when things kind of changed. Obviously, inventory increased, affordability became an issue, and we really needed to overcome that margin compression with increased volume, which we've done. And obviously, for us as a business, we focused on really driving traffic and increasing our advertising. So on one side, it was great, but again, on the expense side, you have, you know, those issues with increased floor plan. You have advertising you had to increase to drive more traffic to your store, and obviously personnel has gone up as well. So, you know, there's a good and bad, but overall, we're really happy with where we're at right now. And, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, changing your business model and becoming more aggressive and kind of going back to that normalization that we had pre-COVID. So.
Yeah, for sure. Based on the analysts that I talked to, sounds like March was an incredible month for used cars. which was a good thing. By the same token, it brought down the average daily supply of used cars on dealers' lots to 44 days. Where do you get your used cars from? How do you replenish those vehicles? Is it strictly trade-ins? You buying them off the road?
Yeah, we do a big job on the new car side. So in our market right here in Wisconsin, we take in a lot of trades. And again, we're a big lease market.
Okay.
So, obviously in the pre-COVID, a lot of these cars weren't worth what they owed on it.
Yeah.
During COVID, we really were able to take in a monstrous amount of trades, especially based on the equity. So as you know, the level of vehicles that were going back to the OEM went way down.
Yeah.
We were able to take them on trade. And these are great, low mile, clean used cars that we can put into our inventory. And it improved the fixed ops business as well, because we were servicing and we're CPOing all the cars. But we've never really had an issue in terms of creating pre-driven inventory. We also have two buyers, and then we have success with consumers that want to sell their vehicles online. Sure. And reach out to us as well. And we have salespeople that do that as well.
Sure.
And last, we have a lot of cars, obviously, that come through the service department.
Okay.
So we have a lot of consumers that we're taking out of those vehicles and putting in new vehicles and taking those cars in and trade as well. So.
Gotcha. This could be a whole show or segment onto itself, but EVs, are the consumers in Wisconsin on board or not on board? Talk to me about that.
Well, again, we sell a lot of EVs. It's been a little bit of a struggle. Mm-hmm. We don't have the infrastructure at this point in time that you really have in most of the Smile states right now.
Okay.
It's coming, and the consumer right now is really having to charge their vehicles with level 3 chargers that we have at our dealership. I think we have probably 12 level 3 chargers that we have. In Wisconsin, they don't travel a lot, so that makes it a little bit easier where they can charge it at home. Mm-hmm. But we had, out of the gate, we were selling them. And it has slowed down a little bit, as you know, by reading all the articles out there. We did have a real surge when a lot of the OEMs lowered their pricing. Mm-hmm. We have had good success with leasing because it is a big lease market. And most of the OEMs that we have, they don't qualify for the IRA rebate on purchases. They do on leases. So I think we're getting out of the gate. I think we really have to get our arms around it. I think that it's obviously the future. We've done great with hybrids, which we have a good assortment of as well on the products that we sell, plug-in hybrids as well. And then ICE has been very good. So to your point, to your question, I think it has slowed down, but we did have a surge when the companies that we represent did lower their prices. And I think they're getting a little bit more aggressive. But I think as time goes on, the infrastructure builds up. I think that segment of the market will just continue to get better. Yeah.
It's going to take time, though, right? I mean, from what dealers are telling me, that those are the vehicles that are aging in their inventory, and they just don't have the degree of consumers coming in asking for EVs like the OEMs would wish were the case, right?
Well, they made major investments, so I think coming out of the gate, I think they were a little more euphoric about how this business would move forward in terms of EVs, and I think they've maybe put the brakes on. Other than Hyundai, Hyundai is really full bore in terms of EVs, and they have great vehicles and great product as well. But I think affordability was the major issue.
Sure.
And I think with the pricing and transaction prices coming down, I think that's helped. But what I'm more worried about is obviously those prices have gone down to the people that leased those vehicles in the past. When those come off trade, what that might do to the used car market. So I guess time will tell, but we'll see how that goes.
Sure. So what's next for you? You on the hunt to buy more stores in 2024? You're building quite a little empire there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always excited. And my main focus, obviously, is to grow people within my organization and give them the opportunity to, be a manager, oversee a store, and so forth. So I'm very excited and always open to opportunities. I would like to stay more in my market. So obviously with everybody that watches this show, you know where I'm at, so please reach out. I'm always enthusiastic about having that opportunity and being able to grow my business. And I think we have a good infrastructure. You can't do it unless you have good people.
That's right.
And we do, and we have a good bench. So as long as I continue to do that and I have people that I can trust and I can count on, then I'm able to maybe go down to Florida a little bit and
maybe get a
sunset.
Maybe get a store in Florida. That would be the best of both worlds, right?
If you know of anybody, let me know. I'm in the West Palm area. I know you have.
That's right.
A place down there as well, and
It's
always open opportunities.
Here you go. We'll try to help you find that seller right here at CBT News for sure.
You can be the broker. You'll get a good commission. No problem.
I don't think my clients here, our advertisers, will like that too much. But
no, I agree.
That's right. Well, Jeff Rosen.
We'll keep it under the table. So.
That's right. Jeff Rosen, the president and CEO of Rosen Automotive Group, the fastest growing automotive group, I might say. So thank you so much for joining us on the show. We very much appreciate it. Love to do a follow-up with you as time moves on here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it and hope I didn't ramble on too much.
No. This is just, you always bring the good stuff. So you tell it like it is, and dealers love that. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching Inside Automotive with Jim Fitzpatrick.